Hi, welcome. How's everyone? Welcome to part 21 of Frodo's journey, and as you can see, we don't have a hobbit here in front of us, but we're at the top of the straight stair, and we're about to head for the Shelob's Lair and the cave of Ungol, the Tower of Ungol. So we're going to head that way. Now, up until now, this whole thing has been a little bit like, a drive with your dad. I'm just getting into the head of this character for the moment. A little bit like a drive with your dad. We haven't had to fight anything. We haven't had to beat up anything. We haven't had to make our way along this game via gameplay, because my characters have all been high enough level to get there without having to fight. Well, that all comes to an end in this video, and maybe some videos in the future. But this video, the characters have already, I think, hinted in previous videos. This character is a little bit too low level to get past all this stuff without having to fight it. In fact, it is too low level. To get past these things without fighting them. So we're about to see some gameplay. I'm afraid I'm going to have to put my character into the picture, and we're going to have to beat up this chap. But we have a brawler with us, so we might be able to run past some of these things without having to fight them. But we're making our way up here, and this video shouldn't take too long. Aha, we have a spider. We're just going to try and avoid fighting. Now, this might tend to suggest that what we've done here is, I'm not really all that keen on the actual gameplay of Lord of the Rings Online, but in fact that's not true. I do enjoy the game, and in fact if any of you feel like getting into the game, those people who have come to watch, it's free. You can download a lot of content. A lot of content in this game can be downloaded, and you can play for nothing for quite a lot of the game. And there are things you have to buy, but as the game gets older and older, remember this game's been around since 2007, so as the game gets older, they release more and more of the old content, which is amazing. Actually, there's an amazing amount of stuff that you can do with a free account. And of course you're limited to one character, so you're going to have to choose very carefully which character you're going to start with. I mean, when I started way back in the day, I started with a halfling, a hobbit, just because, a hobbit burglar in fact, because I basically just wanted to do the whole Bilbo thing. But unfortunately, the hobbit burglar probably isn't the best choice to start the game with. And if you're going to take my advice, I would probably start with a hunter. I think the hunter is the best all-round character. We're going to get hit by spiders on the way up. Now, this is the winding stair. Frodo and Sam and Gollum come up the winding stair. And they don't get hit by any spiders, but I get hit by spiders all the time. I'm up here. There's about 8 of them on the way up. And there's a little quest you do on the way up here to kill those 8, and you get the reward. But you only can do that quest once. And we're going to get hit here somewhere. There we go. But luckily we're high enough level to beat these things up with a couple of blows, so they're not going to delay us for too long. So anyway, as I was saying, if I was starting the game now, I think I would just probably start with the hunter. There's a couple of advantages of the hunter. The hunter gets a very handy kind of teleport system for moving around the world, which makes the starting game so much easier if you're able to get around, so that eventually you start getting shortcuts to all the areas without having to buy extra milestones. If I just show you here, these skills up here are milestones. You buy them from the store. The LOTRO store is this thing, and because I'm a VIP member, I get a certain number of points, I think 500 points a month to spend in the store, which is handy for me. But if you're beginning and you don't want to spend any money, you don't have to. You just download the game, start playing, but you won't have any LOTRO points, so you can't buy these things. So the hunter will eventually pick up skills to move around the world a bit more easily. The campfire skill is really handy, because there are campsites all around the world, and the hunter can mark up a campsite quite close to some of the action, which is very, very handy. So I would go with the hunter. Not a difficult character to play. Class they call it. Not a difficult class to play. Come on, get up there. What are you doing? There we go. Not a difficult class to play. The hunter. It's all range stuff as well, so it's quite good for all the killing missions. There's an awful lot of hunting down certain, what do they call them? Slayer missions. Slayer missions. You have to go and just kill things. What's this? I don't know what that is. Let's have a look. Colus Throxilastrange. Looks like it's a quest. Alright, we'll see if I can find the socket. Okay. Anyway, we're running down here. We're now heading into along the top of Cirith Ungol. Now, here is the Tower of Cirith Ungol, and in fact what we're going to do is we're going to nip out here and see if we can see... Oh, hang on, there's another one of those things. Let's go. I just want to get us a view of Minas Morgul, and I'm hoping I can see it from here. I don't know if I can or not. There it is. Okay, so Minas Morgul. This is the city that opposes... We'll just get off that. This is the city that opposes... Might take a screenshot of this, actually. It's quite handy. So we'll pop a screenshot off. This is the... I'll do another one with that setting. This is the city that opposes Minas Tirith across the river. Osgiliath is in the middle, and it's been taken over by the Witch King of Angmar. And in the game we have to cleanse this city because the war's over, and we're going to cleanse the city of all the old Mordor personnel, orcs, etc., etc. But in the book, when I was reading the book the first time, and in fact many of the times I read the book initially before movies came out, before this game came out, I kind of confused this city of Minas Morgul with the Tower of Cirith Ungol. And I know it might sound kind of stupid, but for some reason in my head I thought they were both the same place. So that when Frodo is captured eventually and taken to the Tower of Cirith Ungol, I just assumed it was Minas Morgul and one of the towers in Minas Morgul. But as you can see the Tower of Cirith Ungol beyond the cave that Shelob lives in. And we're going to head into that cave now, and we're going to pass a couple of people on the way, and I wonder if they've got a quest for me. Because they ran out of quests, and I'm wondering whether I should get another one. These little lure things are lying about the place still. I think we've finished that. So, come on, pop up a ring, as they say. No quest rings on those guys, so we'll just check. We'll get into... Right, we better get into this anyway, because we're going to have a fight in our hands in this place too. So we're going to head into Shelob's Lair. And there will be spiders and other things, nasty things in Shelob's Lair. We're going to make our way across this... Oh, that one's ignoring me. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, no, he's not. Right, the good thing about a brawler, which you can't get on the free account, unfortunately, you have to get yourself a... Brawler's pretty tough character and can deal a lot of damage in a very short time. The other nice thing about the brawler is this. Wait do you see what happens here? It doesn't happen to any other character. As the enemies attack the brawler, they do themselves damage, which is the only character in the game where this happens. So you'll notice that I haven't hit the spider yet, but it's doing itself damage by hitting me. So the brawler has a kind of automatic counter attack, which eventually, when it's attacked by low enough level enemies, it will destroy them. But this is taking too long, so we're going to go and hit it. All right, a Grodbug hatchling. We'll just ignore that one. And we are going to head through. Now, Shelob has been scared off because Celeborn, you remember him? The guy talks really slowly in the movies in Lothlorien. He's been up here with a whole bunch of glasses of Galadriel, and this thing's going to get at us. These things are annoying, actually, because they cover you in web. He's been in here with a pile of Galadriel glasses. Remember the Galadriel glass, the star glass? Frodo and Sam were able to use the star glass to scare Shelob off, and they came down. They ran this way, and they ran into. Sorry about this, everyone, but it's just the way it is. They ran into all these webs and got stuck, and I'm just going to run down to web to show you how the game shows the webs going across the path. And here we go. The web going across the path, and I've got more spiders everywhere. And as you can see, there's a web right across here. So we'll kill this thing. And the brawler can hit 2 enemies at once. And so we have the web, and we run into the web. Frodo runs into the web, and Sam runs into the web, and Sam tries his knife that he got out of the barrow, and it takes ages to cut the web with the barrow knife. Let me see if I'm going the right way now. Yeah, we can go this way. Notice how the cave complex, they made it... Is that the shape of a spider? It looks a bit insectoid anyway, or... Yeah, okay, arachnoid, I suppose. Anyway, we're going to run down here. No, we'll go back the way we cleaned the enemies out, then we don't have to do any more fighting, so we'll go back this way. We're just going to go back to the main path, and we're going to just get to the end of the cave, and we're going to stop there, because that's where book 4 stops, is that right? Is it book 4? At the end of the 2 towers, we are left with Frodo unconscious and captured by the orcs, and Sam has got the ring, and he's the ring bearer at the end of the book, and he doesn't know what to do, and he's going to have to figure it all out. Now, I think we're going to go straight on for the moment. So we have to kill more spiders. Alright. Dispatched him. So as I say, if you're going to start the game, and maybe why not? I mean, it's free, it's enjoyable, there's a great community. This is unlike other online multiplayer games, because I don't know if you're noticing any of the chat on the left there, but the come on, because the community is nice. Everybody's pleasant. Everybody's happy to each other. You might see some chat going on. I don't know. And by all means, come and hook up with me in the game. Now, where are we now? Let's just check the map so we don't get lost. We're not going to go that way. So there's Shelob's big lair up there. We're not going to go that way, but we're just going to go out towards the exit that Sam and Frodo went. There's no spider, Shelob. There is an encounter episode. Well, we'll have a run up here towards the lair and have a look. It means we have to fight more spiders, of course. Spiderling. Yeah, cheerio. There's another big one. The Ungol brood mother. There's a decent sized spider, right? It's got a bit of heft to it. But anyway, yep, so... Oh, come on. Right. So, we're running out here towards... where all the spidery action happens in the story, and you can get up here. We climb up. Well, come on, we can do this. I've done this before. Why are we not going up? There we go. And here is Shelob's main spot. And what we're not going to do is hang around here very long. This is where Sam and Frodo have a fight and scare Shelob off, and we're going to head back to the... Can I go out this way? I might be able to. But then I have to fight more spiders, of course. Somebody's after me. Who's after me? Oh, it's this thing. A hatchling. Hatchlings, yeah. And we're going to go out here to the Tower of Cirith Ungol. This possibly is much more like the way... Oh, hang on a second. Who's this? Oh, we're going to have to double tap these guys. These old brood mothers are tough guys, aren't they? Tough mothers, as they say. It's a tough mother. So yes, so I would thoroughly recommend it. It's not going to cost you anything. Quite a lot of disk space in your computer is about all it costs. I think the game takes up considerable amount of space now, but it is huge. There's an awful lot of Middle Earth you can explore in the free parts of the game, and of course, if you enjoy it, you wouldn't mind paying maybe the small amount of money it is every month to get yourself a VIP account. You have to buy some of the expansions, but if you start a VIP account reasonably early, you'll have a bit of money. Anyway, what I was saying is that Celeborn's been in here with the old star glasses and put them around the place to stop Shelob coming back and annoying everybody. We're going to head out here towards the Tower of Cirith Ungol, which is the way that Frodo and Sam go. And just at the end here, Frodo is attacked by Shelob, stung, and Sam finds him unconscious and unable to and he believes that Frodo is dead. I can't go that way because I must need to complete a quest. But this, anyway, is as far as we go with the story for the moment. And next time, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take up the story of Merry and Pippin. We're going to head to Fangorn with the orcs. That'll be exciting. I'll see you in the next video. Hope everybody's enjoying it. Thanks for staying with me all this way. If you're still with me, if you've been here from the start, you are a trooper. And I'll see you soon.